This video is brought to you by Ageless Geeks.
Cowabunga dudes and dudettes, this is Anthony, aka Batbomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the Mezco 112 Collective, Clan of the Golden Dragon Gomez. Now as you can see, we get a new style of box for this particular exclusive. We get some really cool artwork featuring Gomez, as well as a Golden Skull Ninja. So with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and see what we have inside. Alright guys, now let's check out the Clan of the Golden Dragon Gomez. And how cool is it that we finally have an American version of the Shadow Assassin Gomez that we've seen before. And it's really cool that we're finally getting one, and this nice gold edition to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Mezco, which is super awesome, man. And I love the way this turned out. The gi on him looks awesome. This whole ninja gear looks really, really cool. Really nice, like golden like fabric that we got going here looks really good. I love the whole stitching and all this suit looks really, really cool, man. The bagginess of the pants and all that looks awesome. The fabric used to have the belt looks really cool, and I love the guards here. If we could take a look at the guards, they have all this like sculpted inside here, and these are like a rubbery type of plastic here, but it looks really, really cool. I love the detail that we get in that, and we can zoom in there nice and tight, and you can see what I'm talking about there with the wraps around that. Looks really cool too. You guys in that yellow bottom of the feet, you got peg holes. Same thing with the gloves here and the gauntlets. Have all that nice detail in the sculpt there. Looks really good with the wrapping. All that looks really cool. What I really, really do like is the back of this gi here. We get that really cool like gold dragon image back there. Looks really awesome how they were able to like print that onto the actual fabric. I just think it looks awesome. Very traditional like Japanese art right there. Looks really good, man. I love the way that turned out. Very nicely detailed. The hood is awesome too. This actually is a wired hood like that, so I actually love when we do that. And then the head sculpt itself looks awesome. The black head with those bright gold eyes looks really killer, man. Really digging this. Now it's really cool. You can actually take these antennas off like so, and then you can actually pull the hood over like that, and then you can actually see we do got holes on the top of the hood, so you can actually peg the antennas back in, which is nice. So I love that. And get this one here and kind of just find the hole like that, and then there you go. Then you can have his hood on with the antennas peeking out. I love the fact that they did that. I think it looks awesome, man. Really, really digging this guy. Loving again, that dragon on the back looks so good. So really fun figure, man. I'm a sucker for the Gomez figures. I know they're not for everybody. I personally love them, and this guy is just so amazing to have in hand. What a cool looking action figure. Okay, so now we're gonna get down to his accessories, because with like all Gomez figures, we get a ton of stuff here. So we get all kinds of interchangeable hands, pretty much everything you're gonna need with like every Gomez figure. Different types of gripping hands and trigger finger hands, and a hand where he's flipping the bird and all kinds of stuff. So if you pretty much have any of the Gomez figures, you know what you're gonna get here. We also do get Boomy, or what's the name, Boom Boom here, which is his boom box. I love this done with that black and gold. Now I'll bring in the other Boom Boom from the gold Gomez like this. You can see that they are different. You know, the same type of gold. Obviously this newer one has more black, so it stands out a little better in my opinion. You got a black handle on there, but they're pretty much the exact same thing, which is really cool. I definitely like this version a little better because it has the more black, so that's really cool. We can open this up right here and show off the insert where he has his ninja stars and his kunais in there. I think that's really, really cool. If you've seen any other Boom Booms, you normally get inserts for like holding things like his guns and breaking down his like sniper rifle and stuff like that, but this time we have inserts to hold his different ninja weapons. We also do get another insert here that can hold the kunais, but also his nunchucks. You can see them folded in there, which is really cool. And I love the fact that we're getting this nice gold metal chain, which is really cool. Very, very sharp looking. Loving those a lot. But this is a great accessory, man. I think it's funny. He's a ninja that rocks a boombox, man. How cool is that? One other thing I want to talk about, we get all these like pouches and attachments and things like that you could put on him to holster his different weapons and things like that. You do get like foam in here you could take out and hold. Same thing with this. So this is going to be a little tricky to do off of camera to put things on, because I got to thread this through this belt, and that belt's kind of tricky to get back on. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick, and let's see what we got with these attachments on. Alright, so here he is with his other gear on. I went and put this strap across his back like that. And you can see you could slide in like these two swords if you want to, or his size, or pretty much whatever you want to do in there. You can put those on there, and there's different ways you can organize this stuff, but this is the way I'm doing it. And you can see I put his like fanny pack around his waist like that, so it just holds to his back, so that's pretty cool. And then the same thing with that little pouch right there. You just put that on the side, and both of this and this one do have foam inserts. You could just take those out, so you could store his actual weapons in there. So if you want to put like a couple ninja stars in there, you could totally do that. And same thing with this one. You could put this little working zipper on there. You can take off and then store little extra weapons like his grenades or spare hands if you want to do that, whatever you want to do. So I think it's really cool that you can really load this guy up with extra stuff and then just tie off the belt back up, and then there you go, man. You have a really cool little arsenal, and you could really pack this guy with all his weapons. Okay, so let's move on with accessories. So we also do get this little ninja sword right here, a little katana like that. Nice gold blade, if my camera would actually bother to focus. There we go. So that looks really cool too. Again, love the black and gold two-tone like that. And you can just slide this in there. What I do like about this, you can actually just like fit this between his like belt strap like that, and he could holster it right there, which is really, really cool. So put him back there, get him to actually stand right there. We also do get a bow, which is really cool. Again, we've seen this bow before with other figures, so this is nothing new, nothing different, but done black and gold like that with an actual pull string, which is really cool. And we got this nice little quiver that you could holster and put around with the little, again, black and gold. Looks really nice. We've seen this stuff numerous times before. And then we actually get two individual arrows. You get a standard one like that with, again, black and gold. And then this more like explosive type one done in that same black and gold, which looks really, really cool. I love this kind of stuff. It works perfectly for Gomez. We also do get two of his size like this done in that nice metallic gold. Both of these look super awesome. Really digging those ninja weapons like that. Then we also do get these really nice grenades. I'm going to assume these are smoke grenades. I'm not fully sure, but that's what they're going to be to me, unless he actually carries explosive grenades, which would actually be really cool. So that's pretty awesome. We also do get these two like short swords, which are really rad. I love these weapons. The design of those, the hilt and the guard, all look really, really cool. These are great, and you can again store these in his belt and do all kinds of cool stuff. So really, really nice. We get two of these like brass knuckle bladed weapons, which are really freaking awesome. These things just look devastating. I really dig these, how these they're really pointy, got the gold handle. Those are really cool too. Those are just really devastating weapons. I've showed off his nunchucks here with the raw metal chain, so those are really nice. We do get this little hook sword with the actual gold chain and the heavy ball on the other end. That's super awesome. Really fun accessory. Again, always love when we get actual metal chain with any of our weapons and stuff. That's always a plus. And we do get another with a little sickle weapon right here, again done with that gold chain, and then the heavy ball at the end. Really cool. Dig these kinds of weapons. The fact that we get both of those is insane. Oh, excuse me. We also do get a naginata. Pretty sure this is a naginata. It could be something completely different, and I'm just completely making up words right now for all we know. But the big heavy gold blade with the silver tip like that looks really cool. It feels weighted. You can get some really cool two-handed poses with this, so I love that one a lot. We also do get a grapple hook with an actual string attached to it, so that looks really cool too. I mean, there's just so much stuff with this. It's really intimidating when you open the box up for the first time. You just get so much crazy stuff. We also do get claws, which is really cool. I love these. You could grip these in the hand and they hold on. They're nice and tight. You get two of them and get your snick on. I love that so much. Again, you'll see pictures later on with all of these accessories. It's just crazy. I mean, I feel like this is going to be one of those figures where I'm going to be taking pictures far after this review because he's so fun. He comes with so much, and there's just so many options here. So those are really nice. We also do get a little sticker sheet, which is really cool too. It says Shinobi. We got a sushi, Shinobi or Shinobi, which is really fun. Fu, F-U. I think that's really cool too. Little ninja, little chibis there, which is cool. A red ninja, maybe a hint to a future figure, a little red ninja. I think that's super awesome. Could be a little hint there. We also do get a smoke effect, which is really cool. Done this like pink smoke. It is like a vacuum formed thin plastic, so it's not really heavy or anything like that. There's no real thickness to it. It's very lightweight, so you can put that in the background, so you can do that ninja vanish kind of thing. So that's super awesome too. Again, oh my god, there's just so freaking much, and it doesn't even end there. We got this like shawl, like cape-like thing, which has a wire in it, and you could just do all kinds of cool stuff with this, and wrap it around his shoulders, give him the whole Batman vibe if you want to do that. It's just crazy, but it's how much stuff it's just mind-blowing. The hole and it's tattered, that's really cool too. I didn't even know it came with us until I saw this in the package, which is crazy. We also do get extra head sculpts. We got this one right here. Now, this is probably my least favorite head of this particular character, Gomez. But what I do like about this one, the eyes look incredible. So when you put this on, it almost makes him look like a bumblebee type of ninja. So that's really awesome. I actually like it quite a bit with this figure and this color scheme, so that looks really, really awesome too. And then probably my favorite head with like all the Gomez figures is this one right here. I just think this head sculpt looks incredible, very well detailed and sculpted. I love the wash in there. The mandibles look awesome. The eyes and everything just looks really, really cool. Such a great head sculpt done in this yellow with the black eyes. Looks really, really awesome. And then I think that's about it, with the exception of our little golden ninja grub here, which is super cool, painted with his own little karate gi. Even has his own little sword that you could take on and off, and it can move it around a little bit. So I think that's super cool that we get a little ninja grub. How awesome is that, man? Having both of these guys side by side is so much fun. This guy is so impressive with everything that he comes with. Again, it can be intimidating when you first pull him out because there's just so much, but man, in my opinion, that really makes this figure worth it. So I wanted to give you guys a few other options as far as heads go for this particular figure that you could possibly do, such as things like a standard Gomez head, the gold Gomez head, the gold plated head, or even the clear yellow skull. I think all look really cool on this particular figure. Okay, so now that I got all 137 of his accessories out of the way, I can finally look at the articulation, man, because, oh my god, there's so much stuff here. But the articulation with Gomez figures, it's really weird because Mezco does such an incredible job with their own stapled character, as they should. But I'm not sure why they don't use this particular buck for a lot of other characters. I don't know if it's a licensing thing or what. I have no clue. I can only assume. But it's a Gomez figure, so you know the articulation is going to be awesome. So it is on a ball joint, as well as the neck. Rolls around very, very nicely. Rotates left and right, up and down like so. Pivot side to side. Arms can go all the way up. It's a little snug with the cloth right there, but all the way up. Out like so. Feels like there's a bit of a butterfly joint in there. Rotation at the bicep, double jointed elbows, which look really nice. Rotation at the wrist as well as a hinge at the wrist. We get a double ball peg in the midsection, so that rolls around, does turn left and right, pivot side to side, and crunches back and forth. We got hip joints that kick forward that far, back about that much, not a whole lot. Splits about that far, rotation in the upper thigh, double jointed knees where he can kick himself in his own roach butt. We got nothing at the boot. Ankles are on ball pegs, so those roll around, rotate up and down, and a pretty good ankle rocker. So overall, I freaking love this thing. I know it's been kind of up and down with Mezco, wondering if they're going to give us our own ninjas ever since those Asia Gold exclusives came out like a year ago, a little over a year ago, I think, if I remember. I'm not too, so remind me in the comments. But still, we finally got our own. We got those skulls coming out soon too. I mean, this is just awesome, man. This is what we deserve. He is such an incredible figure. In my opinion, definitely one of the best Gomez's to date. And if you could still pick him up in the aftermarket, he is now sold out on the Mezco site. He is absolutely worth that heavy price tag because he is definitely a must get. So for a quick size comparison, here he is standing next to a Marvel Legends Deadpool and NECA Batman figures. Also for comparison, here he is standing next to the Lone Roach Gomez and Gold Gomez. And for even more comparison, here he is standing next to the 1000 Toys Dante and Ryu of the Wildfire. And just for fun, here he is with little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the Mezco 112 Collective Clan of the Golden Dragon Gomez. Now overall, I think this thing is freaking incredible. Mezco always kills it with their Gomez figures, and this one is no exception. I'm really stoked to finally get one of the ninja figures in hand, and this gold edition is incredible. The paint is super nice. I love all the black and gold weapons, and man, are there a ton of weapons. They really pack this guy out with pretty much anything possible, and it's so much fun. It gives you so many display options. Throw in some badass articulation, and again, just a really fun and cool figure. Mezco knows how to kill it with their Roach, and he is definitely a must get. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.